Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, and welcome to my Nerds event. So, essentially, what this update is it's based mainly over this particular episode in terms of the characters. Now, when I did I kind of had the idea of doing another nerd event. I did one a long time ago, mostly focused on the university nerds and those kind of guys, but I kind of wanted to do one focused on the Springfield Elementary. However, I didn't want to go for the obvious nerds to add, which is, of course, ham, email. There's several others, but, like, the sort of really obvious ones. I kind of wanted to go with those, like, really obscure one-episode characters and try and focus an event on them. So that's basically what I've done. There's, in this episode where Bart's kind of, like, dressed as a nerd, Martin kind of saves him from Nelson and the bullies, and he brings him into this like sort of secret nerd society. So I guess you can call it that. It's the secret nerd society event, and basically it's based around all these random dudes that we meet that don't really have any names. Apart from one, there's a guy mentioned who's called Oliver, and obviously it's really up to your interpretation which one is Oliver. I've decided which one's Oliver, but you'll see that later on. So, Nelson begins searching for nerds to beat up, but Martin has already had his beatings for today. Milhouse has a note from Hibbert saying he can't take any more whalings, and the rest of the nerds have other excuses. Nelson instead begins to target Bart, who was talking to Lisa about how cool dinosaurs are. Nelson calls him a nerd and approaches to attack him. So you make Bart run away from Nelson, make Lisa try to stop Nelson. This will start the event. The event's currency will be Act 1, Dinosaur Bones, Act 2, Laser Daggers, Act 3, Bunsen Burners, and Act 4, Math Books. Let's get into it. So I know I said I'm not going to have ham in this goddamn update. I didn't really have a super premium character to really chuck in, so I chucked in ham. They are ham, $8.99 or pounds, but he's not really a part of the event. Anyway, this is the actual event. So we've got Act 1, which is history. So this will have, I know this isn't really history, but it was hard to tie in a lot of the premium and characters, okay? So this is the history act, but in the store will be the Springfield Chess Club with the Chess Nerd for 150 donuts. So pretty nice building, and this random guy who never appears again. Pretty awesome. So Bart is rescued by Martin, who takes him to the Secret Society of Nerds, ones who have been hiding away from Nelson ever since Springfield exploded. Bart is pretty taken aback by all this. Martin says this is where they do all their homework, eat their lunch, and store their geodes. So you make Bart explore the secret society, make the chess nerd show Bart his chessboard, make Martin show Bart around, make Lisa look for Bart, make Nelson look for Bart, make Springfielders earn dinosaur bones, and this will unlock the ancient geode. So it'll just be this like nice looking geode rock. I don't know if it is a geode technically. Aren't geodes a bit whatever. It's a fancy mineral. They're minerals, Marie, not rocks. So yeah, you get this like little fancy rock display basically. Bart asks Martin, what are we going to do when it's the end of school? We can't hide here forever. Plus Nelson will be hanging around looking for us all day. All night. Martin says they should run to the museum. It's like holy water for bullies. So you make Bart, Martin, and the chess nerd make a run for it. Make Nelson chase after the nerds, that should say. Make Lisa chase after Bart and make Springfielders earn dinosaur bones. This will unlock the Springfield History Museum. Not actually in the game yet. We have got loads of different museums, but this particular one, I think we've got the National History Museum. I think there's like a separate one. This is like technically a separate building, so let's go for it. Nelson cannot enter the museum. Too much learning, too much history. Bart, Lisa, and Martin are trapped here for the night, and they decide to look around the place. But Bart right away wants to go to see the dinosaurs. He loves the dinosaurs. So you make Bart look at dinosaurs, make Lisa and the chess nerd try to pull Bart away, make Martin express his knowledge, and make Nelson wait outside the museum, and make Springfielders earn dinosaur bones, and this will unlock the T-Rex skeleton. Just a cool skeleton, like a full-on skeleton. I know we got fossils and stuff before, but we never got on like a full-on. I don't think we've got like a full-on dinosaur skeleton in the game, so I don't know. That could be kind of cool. And then Martin thanks. Bart has an idea. What beats a bully? A bigger, scarier bully. Bart asks Martin how they can bring dinosaurs back to life, and Martin pans him off, saying it's only in the movies. It's impossible. Bart instead uses some trick of the light and some paper mache and he makes a Bartosaurus Rex. So you make Bart fake a dinosaur, make Nelson run away from a dinosaur, make Lisa, Martin, and the chess nerd help trick Nelson, make Springfielders earn dinosaur bones, and this will unlock the Bartosaurus Rex. This will be a NPC. Why not? A big Bart dinosaur around the town. Martin thanks Bart for saving them this time, and Bart tells Martin he's not so bad, and the Nerd Society is pretty cool. Martin welcomes him to the group, and Bart says he needs to look the part. To be, their new member / bodyguard. So you make Lisa be proud of Bart, make Martin and the chess nerd help transform Bart, make Bart become a nerd, and make Springfielders earn dinosaur bones. And this will unlock Nerdy Bart or Nerd Bart, whatever you want to call them. And this will be the sort of look that Bart will take throughout the rest of this event. So, Act 2, Sci-Fi. So you get the Museum of Television and TV with the Prune Juice Nerd for 150 donuts. So, pretty cool building. It's another museum, I know, but why not? And this guy, it's difficult to say if he's into TV. All we really know about him is he really wants some prune juice and some boiled eggs. So, whatever. He's going with the Museum of Television and TV. I'm going to make the character for him. Bart attends a secret meeting with the nerds who are all planning on celebrating Cosmic Wars' new Plus series. However, Nelson is hanging around the convention center with his new sidekick, Milhouse. So you make Bart, Martin, Lisa, Prune Juice Nerd try to sneak in, make Homer watch the new Cosmic Wars series, make Milhouse watch for Nelson, and make Nelson guard the convention center, make Springfielders earn laser daggers, and this will unlock the Science Fiction Convention Center, which is right here. So this will be a facade for the convention center. And I think just to spruce it up a little bit, instead of just saying Science Fiction Convention Center, instead of just having that as the sign, I guess they would be there though, to be fair. Ooh, I didn't think of that. Because technically this is the entrance. Ooh. Okay, instead, we're going to redesign this. This sign here is going to be on this thing, and then there's going to be like a bunch of like sci-fi things. Maybe there's like a little spaceship, like little spaceships or something hanging from the sides. Just to spice it up a little bit. Nelson manages to catch them all, and thanks to Milhouse, and Bart pleads with him. Nelson says Bart has really turned into a nerd and wants to beat him up, when suddenly a spaceship shows up. Nelson runs away. Milhouse runs away. So you make Bart, Martin, Prune Juice Nerd have no idea what's going on, make Nelson and Milhouse run away, make Lisa point out the spaceship is fake, and make Springfielders earn laser daggers, and this will unlock the Cosmic Wars spaceship. Yeah, you just get this kind of like nice little dome spaceship thing that, of course, Mark Hamill comes out of in the episode, but whatever. Bart thinks it's real, but Martin's sure that it has to be fake. They look, but the spaceship is nowhere to be found now. However, Martin sees something. It's a space horse from the film. Make Martin freak out. Make Bart try to get on the space horse. Or try to pet the space horse. Make Lisa research the creature. Make the Prune Juice Nerd take pictures. Make Springfielders earn laser daggers, and this will unlock the space horse. And this will be an NPC. And it was like a tauntaun, but whatever. Or it's meant to be like a parody of it. Bart notices it's a prop with animatronics, but he's still confused about the spaceship. Who saved them? Lisa finds a Disney park, Jabba the Tiki Hut ride ticket, and says they can find the perp out if they go there, but first they need tickets. So you make Lisa and Bart beg Homer for tickets, make Homer give in. Make Martin and the Prune Juice Nerd beg for their parents for tickets, and make Springfielders earn laser daggers, and this will unlock the Jabba the Tiki Hut ride. Tiki Hut ride? Yeah, obviously it's a Star Wars thing, Cosmic Wars thing, sorry. Yeah. Bart, Lisa, and Martin head to the ride. This will be a building, by the way. Bart, Lisa, and Martin head to the ride and find the Sci-Fi Nerd there. He tells them his prop was just superimposed by the direction of the sun and the use of a plasma TV carefully placed to project the image of a toy ship to be much larger. Bart is shocked. Basically some bullshit explanation. Bart is shocked it looked so real, and Lisa asks why? Why help? Martin says he's a member of our society, but scaring Nelson is a temporary fix. We need to deal with him for good. So you make Martin scheme, make Bart scheme, make the Prune Juice nerd scheme and make Lisa think this is crazy. Make Nelson no longer be scared of dinos and spaceships, and this will unlock the Sci-Fi nerd as a full playable character. Oof. Oh no, we've got a Gills deal for Act 3. We've got the Paramounty Studios with the Undercover Nerd for 200 donuts. So, yeah, you'll get this big-ass studio. It'll be like other studios we got in the game. It's the Paramounty Studios. Obviously, it's a very loose parody, but a parody nonetheless. And you will get the Undercover Nerd with it. So this will be a full costume for Rinja Wolfcastle. Not a character. This will be a costume for Rinja Wolfcastle. But, I don't know. It'd be cool to get another cool costume for Rinja Wolfcastle. With obviously, I think we got McBain. Obviously, we got the McBain costume. Do we have another one for him? I'm not sure if we do. I don't remember anyway. Anyway, Act 3. We've got the Turban Nerd with the Calcutta Technical Institute for 150 donuts. Now, I don't like to call him the Turban Nerd, but I've got nothing else to call him. Yeah, I didn't want to call him Indian. I think the wikis lists him as Indian Nerd. That's a bit weird to me. So, like, I don't know, Turban Nerd, because at least, like, yeah, like, that's the only thing I can call. That's the thing I settled on. So, Turban Nerd. And you get the Calcutta Technical Institute. I know he's Indian, so he comes with a building in India. Yeah, I get it's not great. But there's not much I could think that he would come with that would make sense. So I think this one at least makes sense because we know he's a nerd. He's probably very smart. So it makes sense that he would come with the Calcutta Technical Institute. And plus, it's just another building to chuck him with because, I don't know, maybe he went back to his parents' country to study. Who knows? Anyway, Martin gathers the nerds and tells them all they are going to finally get Nelson during the upcoming science fair. Lisa is concerned they are going too far, but Martin disagrees. He deserves what's coming. So make Martin plan to get Nelson, make Bart help Martin, make Lisa try to talk sense, make the Turban Nerd help Martin, make Skinner plan for Science Week, and make Springfielders earn Bunsen burners, and this will unlock the Science Week banner. Just pretty much just this banner, nothing too crazy there. Lisa and Bart ask what exactly the plan is, and Martin reveals they are going to burn Nelson during the chemical display segment of Science Week. Lisa thinks maybe something a little less lethal, like making his hair look funny with a plasma ball, but no, Martin is hellbent on his wild plan. So you make Martin put things into place, make Lisa wheel out a plasma ball, make Bart be conflicted, make the Turban Nerd help out Martin, and make Springfielders earn Bunsen burners. This will unlock a plasma ball, so yeah, it will just be a smallish decoration, just this on a plasma ball on a stand. Maybe if you tap it, yeah. I was gonna say, maybe if you tap it, it makes your hair go up. I don't know if Tap Tap could really have that technology to like change the thing of the face of Apple. I don't know actually. I guess you just tap it and the little what do you call it, the energy of the plasma, whatever it is, I guess would have to just zap out. The day has approached. Nelson is about to try out some chemicals and Martin is ready for him to burn. But Lisa watches Nelson and warns Nelson and stops him. Martin is sad, Bart is a bit disappointed, but Nelson is pissed, very pissed. So you make Martin, Bart, Turban Nerd run away, make Lisa stop any more chemical burns, make Lisa and Nelson be mad, and make Springfielders earn Bunsen burners, and this will unlock the science lab. It'll just be like a little lab with these like kind of different bits of equipment on them, you know, just a small lab. Like, it was chucked in there, okay? Bart, the Turban Nerd, and Martin hide away in the Science Museum, but Nelson enters saying, I didn't know my bullying made you want to do that. You know, if it's going that far, then maybe I'm going too far. The Turban Nerd and Bart agree, and they say sorry, but Martin is not happy. So you make Nelson try to stop Martin, make Martin throw things at Nelson, make Bart and the Turban Nerd be confused, make Springfielders earn Bunsen burners, and this will unlock the Science Museum. Yeah, again, another museum we don't technically have, although it looks very similar to other buildings that we do have. But I want to try and keep museums on the down low, but I don't know, it's just what ended up being. And then Nelson manages to stop Martin and tie him up. Bart and the nerds agree with Nelson that Martin has gone too far, and there has to be a new leader of the nerds. Bart runs to be the new head nerd, but the winner is Oliver. Wait, who? So you make Bart try to be the head nerd, make Martin go mad, make Nelson agree to a truce, make Lisa ask around about Oliver, and make the Turban Nerd vote for Oliver, make Springfielders earn Bunsen burners, and this will unlock Oliver the Nerd. It's this guy, I guess. I'm just deciding it's this guy because this guy doesn't have like any clear role. So like at least I guess I could call him Freckles Nerd or Brown Head Nerd or Brown Suit Nerd. But I don't know. I went with Oliver for this guy. Whatever. The others have like a name, like a nickname. Whereas this guy, he like appears in this one shot. So I'm just gonna call him Oliver the Nerd. Let's go with that. So we have Act 4, Springfield STEM Academy with the Math Nerd for 150 donuts. Very cool building, actually. This would be really awesome to get. And the Math Nerd, yeah, big character. Oliver tells the nerds they must Oliver tells the nerd they must unite, but tells Lisa she can't be a part of their group. He's making a strict boys-only nerd group. Lisa is mad and goes to complain to Skinner about this sexism, and Skinner's solution is, let's gender segregate the school. So you make Skinner try to solve sexism with segregation, make Lisa be mad, make Oliver give a nerd address, make Bart be confused what sexism is, and make the math nerd prove he's all above this school, make Springfielders earn math books, and this will unlock the gender segregated school. This will be a facade or a skin for the Springfield Elementary. This is what I want. And seeing as we've obviously already got Jake Boyman, I don't know, I figured why not tie it into this update. Lisa thinks this is all crazy. How can this be the solution? Even worse, the girls are not taught proper education. Rather just talk about fashion and being a wife and TikTok. Lisa is appalled and thinks she needs a proper education. However, with the nerds and bullies split up, the boys' side, the nerds and bullies kind of little civil war going on. The boys' side is not much better. So you make Nelson fight in the Civil War, make nerds fight in the Civil War ×3, make bullies fight in the Civil War ×3, make Lisa sneak into the boys' side, make Math Nerd spit maths, and make Oliver lead a charge, make Bart lead a charge, make Springfielders earn math books, and this will unlock the burning bookmobile as a decoration. Lisa demands to Skinner that he needs to allow girls to share an education with the boys. The boys are getting too violent and the girls are getting too stupid. Skinner does not like Lisa's attitude and tells her she needs to go to detention. You know, that's sexism right there. So you make Lisa go to detention, make Bart, Martin and Nelson fight, make girls ×3 have fun in class, and make Springfielders earn math books, and this will unlock the math joke. Yeah, I don't know. When I searched math Simpsons, this came up, so yeah, I'm going for it. Lisa, and this is where I kind of gave up. Okay, so Lisa decides she's done with this school and leaves, but the only school that will accept her is the Tuition Academy. It's an all-girls school. Lisa thinks it's fine, whatever. So you make Lisa sign up for the school, make Bart and Nelson declare war on each other, make Math Nerd do maths in hiding, make Springfielders earn math books, and this will unlock the Tuition Academy. And then finally, Lisa enjoys her new school, but Bart brings up that he, Martin, and Oliver are going to have a fight with Nelson and the bullies. It's going to be a big fight. Lisa, she's shocked, and meets Beezy, who's in the Tuition Academy. They basically come up with a way to stop the battle from really happening, and they manage to form... Somehow Lisa and Beezy managed to form a truce between Nelson and the bully. Nelson and the nerds. I got bored, okay? So whatever, you do your tasks, you unlock Beezy as a character. This is just a random nerdy girl who like appears in like 8 episodes. I think she's friends with Lisa, or at least the wiki says she is, I think, but who knows. There we have it. That's my event. No epilogue, I couldn't be bothered. So the epilogue is the nerds and the bullies have a settlement, have a truce for now. So you have Ham catch Pokemon for 60 minutes. This will be him on his phone catching little Pokemon creatures. They're obviously the Pokemon parody creatures. Do a school presentation on nerd stuff for 4 hours. That'll be the school. Develop his own app for 8 hours. That'll be in the school. Fix up his ham radio for 12 hours. This will be him basically sat at a little table fixing up a ham radio. And change the Super Friends agenda for 24 hours. I guess that will have to be the school. For the chess nerd, we have break his board in frustration. So this will be him with a chessboard in his hand, and he'll just break it over his knee, and he'll like do a little scream. Come up with a new piece for 4 hours, like a new chess piece. That could be the chess club. Attend a chess tournament for 8 hours. That'll be the chess club. Practice chess for 12 hours. So this will be him basically sat on a little box with a little table, and he's just practicing chess on his own. Or alternatively, it could be at the actual chess. Do we only have one of those though, I think? The little chess table in the game for Hyman Krustaskovsky. I think we only have one, right? Oh, fine. One will spawn for him. It's fine. And prepare for a chess off for 24 hours. For Nerd Bart, we have try run away from bullies. So he'll be running away with his big shoes, and then he'll like trip up, and he'll smack his face and his glasses, and then his glasses will be broken, and he tries to like fix them, or maybe he chucks them away and pulls out a new pair, something like that. He basically just keeps falling over. Hide from bullies for 4 hours, that'll be the school. Pretend to be smart for 8 hours, that'll be the school. Rally the nerds for 12 hours. So this one will be kind of like a Bart the General sort of thing, where he'll have like he'll be still in his nerd attire, but he'll have like a Star Wars kind of like lightsaber, but obviously we'll have to be a bit different because obviously copyright and all that, even though it's owned by the same parent company, but whatever. Have like a little like lightsaber essentially, and he'll be like rallying the nerd, kind of like screaming, and then he'll be like charging or something. Or maybe even alternatively, this animation could include like 2 nerds from from this event. I don't know how that would work though. Actually, no. Tell you what, the Rally the Nerds one, that could include Martin. It can include Martin. So Martin will be behind him, kind of running behind him. And changes look back for 24 hours. That'll be the Simpsons house. For the Prune Juice Nerds, we have boiled eggs. So this will be him. He'll have like a little kind of like as-you-go stove, like a sort of pick-me-up, like a stove you can take camping, like a camping stove. And he'll be boiling an egg in a pot, basically. Explore the TV museum for 4 hours. That'll be the TV museum. Host a Nerd Society meeting for 8 hours. That'll be at the school. Protest Cosmic Wars sequel trilogy for 12 hours. So this will be him basically saying no to episode 7 to 9. Absolutely no. Like a little parody of how mad Star Wars fans got over episodes 7 to 9. And then hide from bullies for 24 hours in the school, I guess. For the Sci-Fi nerd, we have build a spaceship for 60 minutes. So you can't see him doing the episode, but there'll be like another little box thing. Maybe this could be outside the... what does he come with again? Oh no, he doesn't come with anything. Maybe it could be outside the school. But he has like this little box, and he's basically just gluing together this... I mean, this is a Star Trek ship, right? Isn't it? I forget what it's called. I'm not a Star Trek fan. But yeah, he'll be like... gluing together a spaceship. Go to a sci-fi convention for 4 hours. That'll be the sci-fi convention. Write fan fiction for 8 hours. That'll be the school. Dress up as Jim Jar Bunks for 12 hours. I don't know. Something about him. I want this guy to dress up as Jim Jar Bunks, which is of course the Jar Jar Binks parody for Star Wars. And binge a new series for 24 hours. That will be at Brown House, I guess. For the undercover nerd, we have beat up bully for 60 minutes. This will be him just beating up this guy here. He'll just be beating the shit out of this guy. Doing an interview for 4 hours. This will be at the Paramount Studios. Bully the editors for 8 hours. That'll be the Paramount Studios. Record a math test scene for 12 hours. This will be outside of Paramount Studios. Maybe we could have Doug the Cameraman show, or maybe there'll be just a static like a camera on a tripod, kind of like filming him, and he'll be at like a desk, and he'll be doing like a test, and maybe he'll get angry. He'll like smack his like hands on the desk, and he'll wrap up the like. Ball up the math test and chuck it away, and then redo the scene. And then watch nerds for the film for 24 hours. That'll be the school, or it could be the university. For the turban nerd, we have fix up a computer for 60 minutes. So this will be him outside the Calcutta Technical Institute, showing off his skills, fixing up a computer. But okay, this one I had to have, okay, because I don't think we have a character in the game who wears a turban, right? Or do we? I guess Svengully, is that really a turban? I'm not sure, but I wanted someone to actually have buy a new turban from the turban outfitters that we have on the Squidport. So we have to have that task. So I don't care. Buy a new turban. Apply for the Calcutta Technical Institute for 8 hours. And hide away from bullies for 12 hours. So this will be him just hiding in the bush, really. He'll just be in a bush. He'll pop his head out, looking around. Maybe he'll have his, shocked face on here. And then he'll, come back. And then educate racists for 24 hours. There could be, some people, saying, oh, you're a Muslim, right? And he's like, what? No. Are you a Hindu? And he's like, what? No. The wiki actually, the other wiki, not the good wiki. Wiki Simpsons is okay, but the Simpsons wiki, the less edited one, I think they listed this guy as Manjula's nephew, and for a time I believed that because I just assumed they had a source. I don't know, maybe I'm just too trusting of fan wikis. So I assumed that, oh right, this guy is Manjula's nephew. Cool. But then I thought about it. I'm like, hang on a minute. He's wearing a turban. Turbans tend to be Sikh, worn by Sikhs. Maybe there are Hindus who wear them, but I was thinking, okay, that's a bit weird because Manjula's most likely not going to have a nephew who's a Sikh, if she's a Hindu. It's going to be really unlikely. And yeah, it's just bullshit. This isn't Manjula's nephew. This is just some random nerd. And I think the wiki, whoever made that edit, obviously not the wiki is. I don't want to condemn the entire wiki, obviously. But whoever made that edit, kind of played into that. Maybe not racism, but ignorance at least. And then for Oliver, we have prepared the prune juice for 60 minutes. So this will be him carrying out. He'll have a tray, and it'll be like a carton of prune juice, and he'll just be like pouring it and bringing it. Because obviously in the episode, the prune juice nerd says he's like, Oliver, bring the prune juice. Tease Martin for 4 hours. That'll be him and Martin at the school. Host a nerd meeting for 8 hours. That'll be at the school. Pretend to be cool for 12 hours. This will be him. He'll have like a leather jacket on and some sunglasses. And I know this is very similar to Cool Millhouse's costume. I know I've ripped it off, but I don't care. And then Rally a Nerd, Civil War for 24 hours. That'll be the school. For the math nerd, we have solve impossible problems. So a little chalkboard will spawn and he'll just be there kind of scribbling away some math shit. Outdo adults for 4 hours. That could be the adult education thingy. Apply for STEM Academy for 8 hours. That'll be at the STEM building. Stop math books from burning for 12 hours. There'll be like a little fire. A bunch of math books are on fire. And he'll be like trying to like grab them. And then he'll realize he can't do it. So he'll pour some water. He'll grab one. And then it like crumbles into ashes. And then like the fire like bursts up again and repeat. And then get bored of math. Wow. And then for Beezy, we have read books for... Oh my god, I could not do Beezy. Read books for 60 minutes. This is just be her reading a book. I guess, walking across the thing. Be bullied by teachers for 4 hours. Make new friends for 8 hours. Protest rope climbing for 12 hours. I don't know. Just have a sign that says no rope. And then hang with Lisa for 24 hours. That was the least creative tasks I've ever done. But I gave up by that point, so whatever. Yeah, so that's my nerd event. I hope you enjoyed. I actually really like this. I don't know, I just lost interest in this real fast. So, but let me know your thoughts. I'm considering, like, with these big events, I might do a very brief quest line, because these videos get very long, and I really don't enjoy writing the quest lines, and they're not particularly well thought out or well written anyway. So I'm wondering if it might be best just to summarize, like, be like, in this act, this will happen, and it will end in this happening. Like, kind of like, this is how it starts, this is what sort of happens, this is how it ends. So instead of doing like a just do like a 3-part kind of quest line, and then just show you the stuff that kind of comes with it, then show you the prize track. I don't know if that might be the better option for these big events. For the mini events, I may as well write full quest line, because it's only a mini event. But for these big ones, I might just do a summary one, because I'm getting real bored of them. But anyway, tell me your thoughts on my nerd event. Like I said, I just wanted to do something different. Obviously, if I was to create a nerd event, EA were like, hey, we love your events. We want you to make our next event. And we want it to be a nerd event. And you have free reign to add any characters. I wouldn't add any of these fuckers. I would add the ham, though. But I wouldn't add any of these guys. Maybe the Bart costume. But, like, I like to do this sometimes, because it gets repetitive sometimes when I do, like, the same sort of... Like, I do, like, a new theme. But then I'll add, like, the same characters. I like to do new characters. So... And new buildings. And this was a bit of a challenge, but I feel like I made a pretty solid event out of it, apart from a few things here and there. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Tell me if you liked it. Make sure to head over to the Discord to vote for the next event, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.